How's it going, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Welcome back to another video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. What's good, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy your 4th of July weekend. We are back on the grind for Dokkan. So starting it off with the first thing that we need to talk about, as you can currently see right up here, is the Tanabata banner. So with this Tanabata banner, I'm going to say a few things. One, starting off, this banner most likely probably will get top grossing because the others in the previous years have gotten top grossing, even if the main banner unit is on its initial banner didn't get top grossing. This banner usually does because it does have high value, and currently just looking up there at basically the top 5 units that are going to be on this banner of the Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4, Daimaku. We also got Beastless Gohan and Orange Piccolo in this one, and then heading in for, Mr. Irrelevant himself of actual Beast Gohan tech. So this banner is probably going to have a lot of high value to this one. Now, the second thing I'm going to go ahead and say right now is that we do have free tickets. We have 14 free tickets currently right now from the missions. So as I think, if I'm not mistaken, today, the Dokkan Frontier, well, I guess you're the Red Ribbon Army, whichever one you want to say, but the new one, which you're able to use all the units that you necessarily want to use, and you're not, subjugated to a category, that will probably be out today too. That way we'll be able to get those actual tickets so we can use the 2 multis on this banner. Now, I don't know if after those panel missions, which is the last one, I don't know if we're going to get more. Usually they like to give us some tickets and stuff like that as well, because from the part 2 missions as well. So if they do that, that's great. But if they don't, we still have 14, so 2 free multis here. So that's the second thing I want to say about the banner. The third thing that I want to actually say about this banner is that this, like I said, it does have high value. If you are someone that summons on everything, all these units are going to be back with coins. So if you have a lot of coins, it's more likely to probably buy them than, just wasting a lot of Dragon Stones on this banner, just for the simple fact that there's going to be quite a bit of units that's going to be featured on this banner. And again, you could waste a lot of Dragon Stones on a banner, especially of this caliber, with a lot of Dokkan Fest units on it, and not get who you're looking for. I mean, you look at the Beast Gohan banner, I'm still struggling on him. I'm not even really expecting to get him, even with the tickets, even if they do give us more from this one, just because I'm having a hard time on the initial banner. So just throwing that out there right now. If you actually have the coins, I would just recommend you just buy them. I know most people necessarily do. They just buy the unit and they don't really fiddle with this one. This is just basically for people that are new to Dokkan. So for that section of people that are currently watching this right now, in this section here, this is your banner to actually summon on, because there's so many high value cards on the banner that you need to get. So highly recommended for them. And again, for a lot of people that just skip everything, yeah, go for it. But for the most part, for everyone else, if you've been in Dokkan for a while, you probably already understand and know if you're going to summon on this or not with actual Dragon Stones. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there for a lot of people that aren't necessarily new to Dokkan, that may be wondering, should I summon? Because you're still going to get comments of people like, hey, should I summon on this banner? Yeah, like if you're new, just go ahead and do it. You kind of can't go wrong here. You're going to be getting a lot of quality cards. It's going to help fill out your banners, categories, all that stuff. Like, it's going to help you, and plus you might get some spicy and featured units in here as well too that will help out as well. Now, that's necessarily going to be it for this, and that's really the focal point of this one. I don't know when we're going to get the data download, because as of recording this video right now, we do not have a data download, which would give us a lot of details of a lot of things that's going to be upcoming, and especially even for the part 2, because the predictions for part 2 is wild for that Carnival banner. But for the most part, I don't know when that's necessarily going to happen. It could be somewhere around 3:00 p.m. Eastern time, because that's, I think, was it like 2 o'clock or something like that? Might be data change for JP. I can't remember when that is, but I want to say it's somewhere around there when they kind of sort of update. So it could be actually before then. I'm just going at 3 usually for the latest, because if they do it at that point in time, then I know for a fact that they're like, if they don't do it at the end, then it's probably going to be somewhere around maybe 7:30 when we hit the data download for the global side, before our data changeover, which is at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time for me. So I'm gonna assume we'll probably get something at least a little bit before then. It just depends on how much of a time that they want to give us to actually see what's going to be coming to Dokkan. And even if they sort of, by the time this video is out and you're watching this, if they've already said anything about it, then I'll probably reposted it on Twitter or something like that, or maybe taking the screenshots from it and put it as a community tab. So be sure to keep notifications on and all that stuff. That way you get notified for all that stuff. And we might even go live tonight just to sort of chill out and hang out and see what necessarily pops up, because you never know, they might give us a teaser for the part 2 and see what's going to be happening. Because let's be honest here, I mean, most of the community is on Orange Piccolo or Cell Max, and I hate to say it, but for missions and stuff like that we've seen, it's looking more like Cell Max. And if he's not doing anything, which he probably shouldn't be doing anything for super bosses whatsoever at all, or superheroes, excuse me, he shouldn't be doing anything for that really, unless it's a Gammas and Cell Max sort of exchange, where the Gammas have superhero support and stuff like that, and you can still throw Cell Max on either one of the banners, excuse me, one of the categories to run on those teams. Then yeah, I want to keep saying banners because I'm just looking at the daggone banner up here. So excuse me, that's the reason why I keep saying banners. I'm literally looking at this banner like 500 times, and I'm like, yeah, banner. That's all that keeps wanting to come out of my mouth for this. I don't know if I'll see people really going crazy for that or not. It just depends on how good of a unit it actually is, like I said, because I doubt it's going to be the Gammas over again, and I doubt it'll be anybody else besides Orange Piccolo or Cell Max. And the way that I see them giving us a Cell Max would be with the Gammas and Cell Max, so they'd have the exchange card, and we still need, like I said, we still need another EX. So if Gammas don't have the EX, but they have an active skill, and Cell Max has the EX or so, because usually it's the first card that has the EX, and then the second card has the actual active skill. So it would be Gammas this time having an EX, you know. So I mean, they could do a lot with that. So they could still have like the 24 key super attack might be ooh, I was gonna say Gamma 2 sort of doing his like self-destruction, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have that, and then have the EX of him, you know, sort of line there with Gamma 1 coming up. Like they could do that, or they could just have that as an active. Like it just really depends on what they really want to do with that card. I mean, I would expect it to be reversed, and that would be the active, and then Cell Max will still have his AoE, but it would be like Vegeta where it's only the AoE and the EX part. So we'll just have to necessarily see there. But that's like the biggest thing that's really coming for this, because we already know most of the stuff, and I doubt we'll see anything about the part 2 EZAs or anything like that at this point in time, unless, like I said, the data download's massive and they have a ton of things in it. But I don't think so, because we still, technically speaking, we still don't have the EZAs, the sub EZAs yet. So they could just be saving all of those for part 2 as well, with the LR for Cooler, and also the Namek boys. They could still be doing that. There's a ton of things that's going to be going on, and also we don't know how many Dragon Souls we're going to be getting from the Dokkan Frontier new sort of missions. I'm going to assume we should get all of those, if not half of those missions, like stages, those little nodes at a point in time. I want to say, what did they say with that? Because yeah, for the Red Ribbon Army Edition, I don't know if they're going to give us all of them at once. I would assume so, but seeing as they took their very long time with Namek Saga, I don't know if this is going to take a very long time or not. I don't know yet, but I would much prefer if this is just for this campaign. Boom, you got maybe like 4 or 5 pages. You can get a decent amount of Dragon Stones out of it, you know, at least enough to do a multi on something, and boom, there you go. But for what I'm seeing here, I think this is basically what we can really look for part 2, unless they throw in any curveballs, surprises with, you know, Twitter sort of campaigns. I don't think they do Facebook campaign stuff anymore, so mostly some kind of Twitter campaigns things. or even, like I said, some kind of teaser for the part 2 or whatever. If we see something in the files, we'll just have to keep an update on all that stuff. But let me know in the comment section below, are you feeling really hyped about the part 2, if you're going to summon for the Tanabata banner or not? Like I said, for me personally, I'm going to skip it besides the free tickets, and if they give us more free tickets, obviously I'm using on it. But for the most part, saving, or well, technically at this point still summoning for Beast Gohan, unless by the time Orange Piccolo or Cell Max or whatever the Gammas get teased out, we know what it is and I see the kit, then I'm, depending on how close I am to pity or so, I might stop, I might not. It's just up in the air right now. But currently right now, little for me for this celebration. But other than that, have an awesome day / night and stay safe. And I'm out. Peace. So much emphasis.